Hey, and welcome to video number 5. This is the dashboard walkthrough. So what I want to do is log into the administrative dashboard. It's going to be 30minutescrapbooks.com. And I put a /wp-admin. And it's a wp-admin, not w-admin. And then you log in, and this is the dashboard. The dashboard is basically, imagine like an administrative panel that gives you the ability to edit WordPress, edit the post, add pages, delete pages, add links, add categories, change the design, change the look, add plugins, change the settings, edit the plugins, and so forth. You get the point. So the first thing here is posts. Now it would make sense if I open this up just so that you can understand and see for yourself, how it all works. So right now I'm looking at this page here. And this here would be considered a post. So this is where you would put the post. So if I delete this, it's going to delete here. If I add it, it's going to add one underneath it, and so forth. That's what we call a post. And I'm going to show you how to add posts and so forth, and how to edit them in future videos. This media link is for media library if you want to add media. This is for links if you want to add, categories, links, and so forth. So as you can see, it says blog roll. Those are blog rolls. So generally you want to delete these when you get, first get started. So you can select them all, or you can select them individually and delete them. You can add categories, categories here and there. You can add pages, and what the difference between a page and a post is that a post usually starts in the front where it's like a blog post. Pages are actually like the home page, the sample page, and so forth. So there's a slight difference there. Comments are obviously, some people can comment on your blog, and you can actually set up in the settings how to disable comments so that you can manually approve them. One thing to note is when you set up a WordPress blog, a lot of people like to spam them. So the best thing to do is to actually, disable comments or manually approve them. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Appearance is like themes, the way it looks, and so forth. So let's say, for example, that I want to change from this theme to the 2010 theme. So all I do is click on it, click on activate, refresh this, and as you can see, it's changed. Now I'm going to show you how to install themes and all that later. Widgets basically are like, widget areas. There's certain areas of this WordPress website that are widgetized, which means, like for example, this is here. And you see search, recent posts, recent comments, and so forth. And I'll show you how to use that. Those are widgets right here. So you can basically add, opt-in forms. You can add, links, pictures, and things like that to the side area. Now I'm not going to dive into this too much. You can change the header. You can change this if you want to, but I'm not going to dive too much into that. Plugins are basically like, software applications that will enable you to do different things on your blog, like add a contact form, this and that. Users, the section of users allows you to add users. What that means is, let's say for example that you have a WordPress blog and you have a few people that add articles and access the blog besides you. You can set that up through here, and you can give people restricted access to certain things. And then of course under settings, this is where you see like the site title, the tagline. You can change your email address, you can change the date, and so forth. These are just the settings for the writing, for reading, how many blogs or posts are on one page, and so forth. Discussion settings is important. This comes down to like the comments. For example, let's say that you want to allow email me whenever anyone posts. The comment is held for moderation. Let's see. An administrator must always approve the comment. So you want to click these two just so that, let's see, must previously. Yeah, you want to check this box because that basically means that if somebody makes a comment or tries to spam your blog, those posts will not appear on those blogs unless you approve them. So that's a good way to protect yourself. And then I'll click Save Changes here. Privacy, it says I would like my site to be invisible or visible to everybody. For now, you generally want to block the search engines because as you are making changes, you're not ready to make it live yet. It actually affects you in a negative way if you have it live and you don't really have posts or this and that on your website. So I would click that, click on Save Changes. Permanent links, you can change that so that the way the URL is displayed, it's more search engine friendly. So you can do that as well. So that's pretty much an overview of the dashboard.